Shri KAILASA.
Nithyanandam Paramasukhatam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvanitam Gaganasarisham Tattvamasya Adilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachilam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Tassuruptam Namami.
Nithyanandam.
Yes, Nithyanandam, all of you, after this powerful power manifestation session, as today the first day, so especially the new people have been initiated into this science of the power manifestation. So let's get ready to now enter into the next session. Understand this science of power manifestation is a very ancient science, as the Acharya was saying, that it's a science from the Vedas and Agamas, not just to manifest the powers, but to manifest the very consciousness itself through you. These powers are the expressions of the consciousness. When you manifest these powers, you start establishing yourself in the oneness with the cosmos itself, with Paramashiva himself, raising your frequency to that cosmos, having that super conscious breakthrough for which all of us have happened on this planet Earth. As Swami says, we are not human beings having spiritual experiences. We are spiritual beings having human experiences. So enrich more and more people again and again with this science of our manifestation, this ancient science which is still again and again. Paramashiva comes as an incarnation, and Swamiji, the current incarnation of Paramashiva has happened on this planet Earth to revive these powers, these signs, and giving as gift to the entire world. So with this, now we'll be entering into the next session to awaken the inner potential which is within us. Understand? Swamiji was sharing that all of us have that consciousness within us. It is just waiting to explode. So how to awaken this inner potential within us? Swamiji will be guiding us. So please come to the space of listening and let's begin.
There is a big difference between every action you take with the idea of impossibility and with the idea of possibility. Understand? For example, from Haridwar you are traveling to Delhi. You are going by walk. Every step you take, you put with the idea you are never going to reach Delhi, with all kinds of doubts. Who knows whether this is the right road? Who knows whether the temple and the weather will be helping us? Who knows, I will not get into some accident and die. With all kinds of doubts, the more and more number of steps you put, more and more you will be tired, sick, depressed. If you walk in the same road with the idea of possibility, more and more you will be excited. When you see every name board, wow, we are coming closer to Delhi, closer to Delhi. And the ideas, what you are going to achieve, enjoy, have in Delhi. That will inspire you and excite you more and more. Please understand, don't ever think like a so-called rationalist, irrational rationalist. These irrational rationalists always give an argument. What is there? Whether I believe or don't believe, The same number of steps only I have to take to reach Delhi. Understand? Number of steps may be same, but the effort will not be same. When you walk with the impossibility, number of steps may be same, but the effort will be more. If you walk with the possibility, number of steps may be same, but effort will be practically zero. The more and more action, the more and more excitement is the definition of possibility. The more and more action, more and more excitement. The more and more action, more and more tiredness and boredom is the definition of impossibility. The subtle impossibility is already developed in you. I tell you, beauty in the action is possibility. We all know how to beautify our body and skin. We need to know how to beautify our actions. When you are carrying possibility and acting, every action brings more and more joy and excitement. You will grow younger and younger. Your face will become more graceful, more younger, more beautiful. Very rarely I have seen people growing younger. One person without doubt I can say, Satya Sai Baba. He grew younger and younger and younger. The more time passes, he was becoming more graceful and more younger. Without any controversy or doubt, I will tell very clearly and boldly. One person I have seen in my life growing younger and younger and younger is Satya Sai Baba. I have seen Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar also. Not only the face and the being, even the lifestyle, everything. Bhagavan Ram Sarat Kumar, the more the number of years, he became more like a child. He was growing younger. I tell you, the same Haridwar to Delhi, if you walk with the idea of impossibility, SDHD, you will not even cross Roorkee. Before that itself, in some Ganga canal, you may fall and die. With SDHD, you will not even cross Roorkee. If you walk the same road with the idea of possibility, without SDHD, every step gives you excitement. By the time you reach Delhi, you have all the excitement of Delhi, and you get excited to do more walking, more yatra. I tell you honestly, when I started my yatra, please understand, let it be on record. When I started my Parivraj Yatra, I never thought or planned I will walk length and breadth of India. I will spend so much time in my Parivraj Yatra. The first few days of Yatra, I carried with the idea of possibility, that's all. The concept of possibility gave me so much courage, so much joy. I never imagined I spent 9 full years God. See, a person who is more awake, for him, 1 day is equivalent to the 3 days of a normal man. Please understand, take this one lesson, internalize this one truth. It may be same number of steps, same distance, but the effort, result, everything will be different. If you carry possibility with you, I tell you, when you travel with possibility idea from Haridwar to Delhi with idea of possibility, even if you have walked the same number of steps, you will forget many times. You walked or you struggled so much. To tell you honestly, when I describe it, looks like a struggle for all of you, my Parivraj Yatra time. Otherwise, it was simply honey sun. Travel in your life also with the possibility in your heart. You will see, one, every step does not tires you. It adds to more and more excitement. See, when you walk with impossibility, every step adds anxiety, not excitement. When you walk with possibility, every step adds excitement. And when you reach the goal, you won't even feel tired that you did so much. Because when you are walking, you did not feel tired. See, when you are walking, if you did not feel tired, after reaching, you will not have the tiredness memory. But with the idea of impossibility, while you are walking, it will be tired. You may not reach. By mistake, if you reach, it will give you the idea of, oh, so much difficulty. Everyday Kalpataru only excites me, doesn't tires me. I tell you, in your life, carrying the space of possibility in your heart is Kalpataru. So meditate on this one truth. Carrying the space of possibility in your heart is Kalpataru. All of us carry the energy to make what we want as reality in our space. All of us carry the energy to make what we want as reality. That is what is life. What is life? Your ability to make what you want as reality is life. Whether you want health, wealth, happy relationships, bliss, completion, whatever you want, causing that in your life, ability to cause that in your life is life. For example, you can't do anything in your life. Then how can you call even that as a life? Maybe we can say that dead man not yet buried. Dead person not yet buried. No. The ability to cause exists in everyone. Unfortunately, like if too much of wood is dumped on small fire, please understand, even too much of wood can put off the fire if the fire is too small and wood is too much. Same way, too much of impossibility is dumped on possibility fire. The possibility fire is too small and the impossibility wood is too much. If the fire can somehow manage to catch the wood, it will burn any amount of wood. It can even burn forests. That crucial initial moment where the wood is dumped on fire, if the fire gives up on itself, over. Somehow there is a blower or little wind. The fire is supported, encouraged, enriched, initiated, and it catches the wood, then any amount of wood, the fire can't be put off. All of us have the possibility as a fire in us, the space of possibility as fire in us. But unfortunately, the idea of impossibility, too much is dumped on us. Too much is dumped on us. When too much of idea of impossibility is dumped on ourselves, by ourselves, nobody else dumps on us. Only we dump it on ourselves. Yesterday, as I said, your suffering is not your suffering. Your suffering is your suffering because you are suffering. No one dumps on us. Understand? It's we. It's we. It's we. So no one dumps the idea of impossibility on us. We go on thinking, grinding, making some idea as member of your inner space again and again is remembrance. Making it as a member of you again and again is remembering. Because you remember impossibility again and again and again, the impossibility becomes member of you. Who gives the membership card? You. By remembering, you give membership card. Again and again, remembering makes the impossibility as member of you. Membering is done by remembering. The idea of impossibility, the concept of impossibility, the more and more it is remembered, it is remembered as part of you. Remembering the wrong ideas is giving upon you. Please understand. We think whenever we give upon ourselves, we don't do anything, we just rest. No. When you give upon you, you work a lot in the wrong direction. When you give upon you, you strengthen your negative faiths. You strengthen your negative patterns. You will be remembering either your possibility or impossibility. You can't keep quiet. Keeping quiet is not possible. Keeping quiet is not possible even after death. Forget about while you are alive. Even after death, you go on remembering either your hell or heaven. So when you remember your impossibility in you, the impossibility gets strengthened. Understand this word. Beautiful word. Remembering. Anything you remember again and again becomes member of you, part of you. If you remember about integrity again and again, that becomes part of you. If you remember about authenticity again and again, that becomes part of you. If you remember about possibility again and again, that becomes part of you. If you remember impossibility again and again and again, that becomes part of you. Understand? Anything you remember again and again becomes your muscle memory. Anything you remember again and again from your muscle memory becomes your bio-memory. Anything you remember from your bio-memory again and again becomes your bio-energy. Please remember this truth, never to allow impossibility to be remembered again and again and again. If the impossibility comes inside you as in the form of remembering, eject it out again and again. Re-eject it out, reject it out, reject it out. Remember possibility, re-eject impossibility. That is essence of Kalpataru. Mahadeva is embodiment of possibility. Eternal embodiment of possibility. Possibility is Ananda. Eternal possibility is Nithyananda. I am not giving possibility as a fantasy to you. I am giving possibility as a factuality to you. Possibility is not a fantasy. Because you think impossibility is the reality, you think possibility is a fantasy. But I tell you, possibility is factuality, impossibility is a fantasy. Impossibility is the fantasy you load on yourself. Possibility is the fact you constantly try to forget. Possible, 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 possible. I tell you, that is the meaning of the mantra Shiva. Shiva means what? Causeless auspiciousness. Everything is possible, 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 possible. Remembering the idea of possibility is what is the meaning of Shiva mantra japa. Shiva, 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 Shiva means possible, 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 possible. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Possible, possible, possible. Vasi, 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 Vasi means you attract the possibility constantly towards you. Shiva becomes Vashi. Vashi means attracting. Attracting possibility towards you. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Shiva means possibility. The biggest impossibility you believe in you is getting rid of your past personality, your old personality. That's the biggest impossibility you believe. You think that only is most difficult. Getting rid of the old, reinventing yourself as new. That only you think most impossible, most difficult. Shiva is embodiment of getting rid of old and possibility of new. The power of rejuvenation. He can get you rid of anything. He can get you rid of your karmas, negative patterns, body, mind, disease. The Sula, Trishula, is a symbol of getting you rid of all the impossibilities. Damaru is the symbol of remembering, reinforcing all the possibilities. Damaru is creation. Damaru is the sound, symbol of creation. Trishul is the weapon of rejuvenation. That's why the Damaru and Trishul are always together worshipped. Through the Trishul, he removes all the old impossibilities. Through Damaru, he creates all the possibilities. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Possible, 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 possible. Possible, 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 possible. The ability to build the possibility inside you is tapas. Not allowing impossibility in you, re-ejecting impossibility is renunciation. Building the biomemory of possibility is tapas. And initiating you into the level of your biomemory with the energy of possibility is Kalpataru. The first truth, human beings are endowed with the energy to make what they want in their life as reality. Human beings are not sent as a beggar or poor to planet Earth. God is not a sadist. He doesn't say, hey, go with empty hand and every time you need a penny, you beg me. You beg, then I will decide whether to give you or not. No. He is neither a sadist nor a miser father. He is a beautiful, graceful, amazing, showering, cosmic, causeless, auspicious energy. Asudosha Satchitananda, Shiva. So understand, you are endowed with enough of Kundalini energy. The inner potential, raw energy to make what you want as reality. That's the first truth. Second, because of your constant self-doubting, self-hatred and self-denial, you forgot your life is nothing but possibilities. You started thinking your life is nothing but impossibilities. You are alive because breathing is possible. You are alive because digestion is possible. You are alive because many things are possible. Understand? Understand? Life is possibility. It is not impossibility. The wrong belief, life is impossibility, is put inside you by the society, unconscious society. So you need to know the truth, the ancient secret which produced greatest leaders in every field. Please understand the most ancient secret, secret of the secret of the secret, which produced greatest leaders of every field. Still kept as a secret, transferred only from guru to disciple in the world's oldest ancient civilization, the spiritual tradition. I am sharing that with the world. Listen. Science of awakening the inner potential bioenergy, Kundalini Shakti, and directing it to create what you want as reality. This science was available with this ancient Vedic civilization. It was transmitted from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. It's called Karna Parampara, means just by listening, never by writing. Just by listening, this science was transmitted. It was never printed. This only Krishna calls as Raja Vidya Rajaguhyam, the royal knowledge, royal secret. I am transmitting that science to all of you freely, because the world now needs more spiritual scientists and spiritual healers. We already have enough of economists, business management people, lawyers more than the rats, doctors more than the cats, army people more than any number. We have too many people. Lawyers, doctors, engineers, army, media, too many. World immediately needs spiritual healers, spiritual activists, spiritual scientists, scientists with the saintly basis. A scientist we need urgently. That is why I have decided to share this knowledge with the whole world. So listen. Your inner space is equivalent to your womb. How in the womb a child can grow, another one life can grow. Same way in your inner space, whatever you want can grow and it can be made into reality. It can be delivered. It is called Hrid Garbha, Hridaya Garbha. Your inner space is called Hrid Garbha, Hridaya Garbha, Chitakasha, Chidambara. All these different words are used for your inner space. Anything you create in your inner space and ready to take the responsibility for it, understand when I use the word ready to take responsibility, I mean deserve for what you desire. I don't even want to say you have to yearn what you desire. If you are deserved for what you desire, that's enough. It is showered on you. Means, for example, you desire for $1 million. You don't even need to yearn. If you deserve, if you are not going to destroy that $1 million, or using that $1 million, you are not going to destroy yourself. If you just deserve, you will see the cosmos showers on you. Sometime the moment $1 million comes, you will drink, and you may die in 10 days. Then naturally cosmos thinks, why should you be killed? Because cosmos loves you. Just not to kill you, he says, wait. Let the money not come to you more than $10, which is for 1 quarter. You drink only that much. So, I am not even saying you have to yearn. All I am trying to tell you is, if you deserve for what you desire, you are showered. If you deserve for what you desire, you are showered. Your thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become life, life becomes reality. It is a simple science, straightforward science. Kalpataru process is initiating you to harness the power of your reality by making you harness the power of your words, power of your thoughts, power of your actions, power of your life. People who want to enslave you, constantly brainwash you. Life is full of difficulty and impossibility. Why do you think all over the world, in all Bollywood, Tollywood, Gollywood, Hollywood, in any wood, sandalwood, all these movies, the story of rag to riches sells high? See, this rag to riches story is such an attractive story. Everybody just celebrates that person as a hero if he is from rag to riches. Means penniless to billionaire. This rag to riches story is such a glamorous story. Why? Because you feel it is impossible. He has achieved impossibility as a possible. No, I tell you. Nothing is impossible. If you are stuck with the idea of impossible, even brushing your teeth is impossible. If you are clear about possibility, simply the whole thing is possible. Whenever a Kundalini arises, understand? Kundalini is portrayed in Hindu tradition like a snake. The hiss of the Kundalini snake is possible. So whenever I am saying possible, my Kundalini is hissing at you. This Kundalini snake has no poison, it only has a nectar. When it bites, it only gives nectar. Amritanaga. It is not Vishanaga. Understand? But don't think there is a snake sitting inside, It is portrayed like a snake. When that Kundalini awakens, it moves in your body like a snake moving. Sometimes people ask me, oh, if it is awakened, where will I keep the snake? No, don't worry. Don't talk like a stupid atheist. Please listen. I am giving you the science of possibility. The first step creating the space for what you want. It means, listen, during any Kalpataru process, take up only one desire to cause it as reality. Don't take up two. You will mess it up. Don't become greedy. Greed is nothing but powerlessness. You are afraid. Who knows, second time it will happen or not. I am not just giving you one boon, I am giving you the science of making what you want into reality. Just teaching somebody to fish may help him whole life, but immediately he will not have food. Just giving him fish, he will have immediately food, but whole life what we will do? Both are off. I give you immediate food and teach you to fish. Listen. First, take up only one desire to make it into reality. Second instruction, visualize that it has already happened. For example, if you are taking up a desire to become healthy, visualize, create a space, it has already happened, it is present. And all the doubt you have, how can it happen? How will I become healthy? All the doubts you have, all the denial you have, start completing with all that. When I say completing, when this kind of patterns, self-doubt and self-denial started in you, constantly doubting you and making you believe impossibility, when that pattern started, look into it and decide to relive and complete. Drop it. Decide to hold on to this new space you created as a reality for your life. Tell yourself with integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching, I am aligning all my thoughts, actions, feeling and life to this reality. you will see simply the space you created start opening itself, radiating itself, becoming reality in your life. Especially when the Master blesses with his integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. It's like Ganga entering into a well. If you are a simple, separate, small well, you can say, oh, I am dirty, how will I clean up myself whole, completely? No, 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 no. I have so much self-doubt, so many self-denial, self-hatred. If Ganga enters into your well, do you need to be bothered about cleaning it? You are cleaned upside down. Above, below, this side, that side, in all sides, in all direction, enema is given and cleaned. Sarva enema cleaning. Water wash, water service. Please understand, take responsibility for what you desire. Make yourself deserve for what you desire. You will see cosmos goes on showering. There are one bunch of fools in the planet Earth constantly believe life is a struggle, nothing is possible. With that impossibility itself, they are born, live and they die. But I tell you guys, you are not sinners to believe impossibility. You are Amritasya Putraha, Hindus. Blessed are those who are born in the religion who introduces you to you as sons of immortality. Amritasya Putraha. You are not a sinner. Shranvandu Vishwe Amritasya Putraha. So let those people who believe they are sinners and life is impossible for them, let them live with their belief. We don't care. But I tell you, do not allow that ideas to be injected into your brain. It is a conspiracy against humanity. Don't be cheated. Don't be destroyed by the conspirators against humanity. Blessed are you who are born in the religion which introduces you to you as sons of immortality. Whoever carries whatever belief, let them carry and let them live. But you don't need to be affected, abused by the wrong beliefs. So you understand you are a sons of immortality. You understand your experience of eternity. So now I lead you all into this science of Kundalini awakening and science of Kalpataru, which is the most ancient royal knowledge and royal secret.
Yes. So you are the sons of immortality, and it is Sanatana Hindu Dharma who releases, which makes you, tells you that you are the son of immortality. And as I mentioned, now we'll be entering into the introduction to the third eye. Swami says very beautifully, third eye is the door or the window for the cosmos itself, that infinite consciousness. So let's get ready to understand what is third eye, the Angya Chakra, the area between the eyebrows. To when this is awakened, you can manifest, you become the Kalpataru. Anything you wish to manifest, just manifest. So let's get ready. Please come to the space of listening and let's begin.
We have three bodies in our being. We are being, we are living, we are moved with only one body. That is the physical body. Jagrat Sarira, which we use in the regular state. We have one more body, which we use in Swapna, in dream state. You may be sleeping in that way, but in dream you will be in other. You may be going to Babu. Actually, your physical body is in Babu, is in Bangalore. But you feel that you are not Babu. What is happening? At that time also you assume a body. You are using some body. Without body, you won't be able to do any activity. The body which you use in your dreams is subtle body, Sukshma Sarira. We call it Swapna Sarira. And the third body which can't be used but which exists. In these three, you have in complete Shiva Dīkṣā, you are one body. These three bodies meet and merge in 7 places in our body. In our being, they meet and merge in 7 places. These 7 places are called energy centers or chakras. Here is a beautiful diagram picture given about the chakras. So, very nice. Each chakra is locked and unlocked because of some emotions, conditions. First, today we will be with another chakra. Because of our sentiments and emotions. Emotions, sentiments, and sentiments which is named as love. These energies love this chakra. and doubt is also here. Doubt is also playing a major role on this chakra. This another chakra is laughter. Basically, all our energy has gone to head. Continuously, we are centered in the head. Nothing except head works in our being. Close the eyes and remember your name. You will not remember any other portion except head. Your whole energy is just being sucked for anything and everything. You are nothing but head. It's just in the head. Calculating everything, making everything into an interaction. In society, doubt is needed. Doubt is a basic thing. Without doubt, you cannot live. Belief or faith or no belief. Doubt has become so much. The being has so much filled with doubt for everything, each and every moment. You are feeling with doubts. Of course, in society it is needed. You have to doubt, otherwise you will be taken for granted, taken for granted. But here, when you turn in, the fear doubt will not come. It's not going to help. So you need to use a new dimension, a new being, a new language of art. Here, doubt is not going to help you. Drop your head. If you are completely centered in your head, your manasa cannot move. I am not giving you the idea of faith and belief as a morality. I am not saying that it is a believe in me, I will save you in the heaven. No. I am giving this idea of faith or belief as a technique. It is a basic need for us now. If you want to take anything higher, this is basic chakra. The Mooladhara is situated near where your spinal cord ends. The Swadhisthana is little bit above and below navel. Swadhisthana is above the Mooladhara and below the navel center. And exactly in navel, near navel, the Manipura chakra is situated. See, the ancient Tantra system says elaborate about these chakras. Today morning, Biology Day, there are corresponding glands situated in the body. Where is the Amni? Biology Day, the pituitary glands is there. Corresponding to each chakra, nearly there is a gland. The gland gives energy through each chakra. When if you know how this chakra signs, if we can use the signs of this chakra, we will be able to use the aircraft into aircraft as aircraft. Yesterday I told you the story of aircraft. After the Second World War, German soldiers are left to open aircraft near a tribal area. When the tribal starts mechanism, they thought it will be a bullock cart. They started using it as a bullock cart to transport the materials. After a few weeks or months, someone little bit intelligent man came and saw and thought, It may not be a bullock cart because there are so many gear systems. For bullock cart, there is only for so many gear systems. He thought it would be a tractor, and he started using it as a tractor. After few months, he started to man the Chakras, and he instructed them how to start and use it as aircraft. Then they started using it as an aircraft. This is the same thing Chakras is talking about. If we don't know the gears and mechanisms of these chakras, we will be using our body as a tractor or bullock. At the most, we use only as a bullock. We don't really use as a tractor. If we know the mechanisms, if we know how to use these gears of our tractor, we can fly with this aircraft. The science of flying, that is the science about chakras. If you know the science of chakras, you can use this body, you can use the energy in much higher state, in much higher way, not in the lower forms in which we are using at present. If these chakras get opened, your energy will be used in a higher place. It will be transformed into a higher energy. So how to open this? What is the science of these chakras? To open this chakra, two methods are followed. One is meditation, another one is maturity. What is called by the word maturity, we can use the word jnana, wisdom. But what is called as jnana, wisdom, I call it as a maturity. Jnana, word is too much attached seriousness. When we listen to the word, we immediately feel that it is not for the philosophers. That's why I am not using the word jnana, I am using the word maturity. So now we come to the first chakra. First chakra is Muladhara. As I told you, there are two ways to open these chakras. One is meditation, another one is maturity. Maturity means just understand in which way these chakras are locked. Get the key and open the chakras. If you know how to open the chakras, you will see the maturity descends on you. This chakra is not by a particular emotion. Each chakra are locked by a particular emotion. If you know how to unlock it, the chakra energy will be released in you and you can float with the energy of the chakra. The Muladhara chakra is concerned with the earth. So we come to the question, what is sex? Today, biology proves all men are 51% men, 49% women. All women are 51% women, 49% men. Just 1% this way or that way. 1% only, this way or that way. But when we start moving, society doesn't allow the women part of us to express. When we do the meditation, many times I observe, men always cry, women try to laugh. Why the reason you know? The feminine part of us has been suppressed. The masculine part of the women has been suppressed by the society continuously. When we start growing, we slowly start collecting the image that 49% inner tries to satisfy itself through mother and father. That is why girls children are always attracted to father, and boys are always attracted to mother. From there, the sex starts, the science starts. We start slowly collecting the images, prints. All men try to fulfill their image with mother. All women try to fulfill their man image with father. The art is suppressed in society. When we suppress, we try to fulfill it with the father and with mother, having some loving relationship. Then after a few years of growth, we start collecting the images from many people, from the outsiders, how a real human should be, especially from media, how a real man should be. We start collecting the images and start preserving it in our system. The repressed or suppressed women is always unconscious. It's a deep science actually, what is happening in the mind. When we go after a certain age, you will start collecting images from many actors, actresses, many stories, especially from the TV serials. From all these things, we start collecting the images and start preserving it. How a right man should be, how a right woman should be, how a many things, how a husband should be, how a mother should be, how a father should be. Many images we start collecting. We keep the imagination of a woman inside, the ideal woman. Sometimes, random, at the age of 15, after 18, 23, in that age, we see somebody outside. And from distance, it looks like as if there is somebody in this image, which you have outside. We continuously start searching for this image. We have the copy inside. We start searching this outside. We start searching whether some image will suit with this image, whether some real person will suit with this image, which we have kept in our mind. So actually, when you see somebody from distance, you feel as if your image is resembling with that real person. We start falling in love. The falling in love happens in that moment only. The science behind the falling in love is beginning. We have an image, and in such, in distance we feel as if the both are resembling. As if the both are looking alike. Then we fall in love. But when you come here, you will immediately find the image is image and the real person is person. You can never find image in a real person because of this image. Not because of anything, because of this image. How can image be a real person? Because of this image. This is the base where we start expecting something from the other. This is the greatest expectation all of us have. We always want the other. Other means either wife or husband should act according to our image. Is it possible? Can it be possible? Dreams can never become true because they are dreams. The very word denotes they are dreams. If they can become true, why will they be called as dreams? Just heard very clearly. Please listen with full attention and try to digest what I say. That's why I'm speaking very slowly. If any question please raise, now we will come to the clarification. This is the way in which our expectations about others starts. We collect all types of images from media, TV, wherever we see the ideal person. We collect that image and keep it inside and try to actualize it. We try to make it a reality with a living person. Is it possible? It can never be. That is why all ends in failure. All capital letter ALL we can use. All without exception. We can say there is an exception, one or two, like Ramakrishna and Sharada Devi. Both of them have no image. Both of them have no expectation. So something directly happened between them. If you love transmission, of course, that type of exception really exists. Our whole life, the so-called life, is nothing but this unending war. Any of you, of course, they can go more deep into this subject. Any of you can raise any questions. Always it goes in such a way. So we have an image and we start talking. The 24 hours, she is with Hammer and you are also with Hammer and when you find her, you start to sleep. When she finds you, she starts to sleep. The house is continuously, completely filled with a sizzling sound. Keep quiet. Don't stand. All these sounds are nothing but sizzling sounds. The continuous sizzling sound is resounding in the house. So, this is the way this chakra is locked. When you expect something from others, when you try to fulfill your imagination by disturbing others, this chakra gets locked. This chakra has nothing to do with sex as you think, as you get the meaning of the word. This chakra is something to do with deeply our imagination. This chakra has nothing to do directly with sex. One day, morning, Buddha used to deliver every day morning lecture, discourse. One day morning discourse, he has got 10,000 sannyasins there. Buddha had 10,000 sannyasins there. Every day morning he will address to them. One day he got like this, some knot, and took it in front of the table and asked how to remove this knot. Some strength disabled came. Then what did he happen? What to do? How to remove it? First thing is observe how the knot is made. Second thing, undo it. The way in which it is done. The same thing only we are going to do with this chakra. Chakra is nothing but knots. Knots of the three bodies. Stula, Sukshma, Bhava, Sarira. Three bodies are filled with knots. So how is chakra? This Manipura is locked. We will see first how it is locked. It is locked by negativity and worries. When it feels negative emotions, depressed, disturbed with an outer incident, which is unbearable, immediately your stomach will get affected.
Am I right? When you feel depressed, negativity, some outer incident which you are not able to bear, immediately your stomach will get upset. And you will feel the weight pressure in stomach only. And in all the language, there is an expression. I cannot stomach it. I cannot digest it. If something happens which you are not able to bear, you never say, I cannot smell it. You never say, I cannot hear it. You say, I cannot digest it. Negativity and worry. These two things affect the chakra. Depression. How to unlock the chakra? So you know now how the chakra is locked. How to unlock it? That is what I said the word acceptance. Acceptance is the only way. Please be very clear. There are few things which can be altered. There are few things which can never be altered. So accept them. There are few things completely can be altered. There are three. One thing you can completely change. There are few things which standard of freedom. Completely change them. There are few things which you can change another remaining work accept. Accept them. There are few things which you cannot change. Accept them completely. Just have a clear consciousness and stop worrying about worries.
The Crown Chakra, Sahasrara, which is placed at the top of the head. With the Sahasrara means thousands of countless. It is not exactly thousand. It is not meant, but 1,000. Countless in the rivers are radius, the arm, which is countless. They just want to express the infinity. So they are using the word Sahasrara. This chakra is open. This chakra opens by gratitude. When you live with gratitude, when you feel that you are showered enough by resistance, God has given you more than your calculation. When you feel the deep satisfaction and gratitude, this chakra opens. But throughout life, there are many ways of life. And many religions. If you list out things which you don't have, you can make a big list. You can make a very list which is infinite. You can make a long list which can go beyond the years. The same way, if you make things which you have, you make a list, the things which you have, that's how you can make a long list. So it's not you have, because many people don't have. Start with that. You can make your working list. Decide. Decide, repeat list. And decide another repeat list. Even if you remember, try to address only his key. Only his key. That's enough. Abdullah English. Only his key is enough. This key can open all the seven centers. If you are disciplined, if you are with Nithyananda, you will not have any imagination, expectation about others.
Incarnation is a person who makes the ultimate spiritual truth psychologically easy to practice in every age. Listen. Every age, the human being's psychology changes. Your fears changes. Your love changes. Your greed changes. Your pain changes. Your difficulties changes. Your comforts changes. See, the time of Rama, the fear of people is animals, demons. That is why he has to be all the time with a bow and arrow, and he has to show himself as the master of bow and arrow. But now we don't need bow and arrow, because through bow and arrow I can't protect any of you. Forget about protecting me. I can't protect any of you, because our fears have changed. Our pains have changed. It is no more the wild animals threatening us. We are threatening their existence. It is no more our fear. Our fears have changed. Demons don't come with a big teeth. They come with Obi-Wan. No, I'm not saying all Obi-Wans are demons. Listen. So our fears have changed. Our pains have changed. Our comforts have changed. Our way of thinking has changed. In every age, please listen. If the 7 items change, means our greed, our fear, our concerns, worries, and the way what we think as love, and the comparison, the way we compare, and our identity, and our satisfaction of life, means our lifestyle. These 7, all these 7 are related to your 7 energy centers, chakras. If these 7 changes, all these 7 changes, one age has changed, one yuga is over. Please understand. I am defining yuga. If the 7 changes, one new yuga has happened. In every yuga, your psychology functions in a different way. I'll repeat. Your desires, Muladhara. Your fears, Swadhisthana. Your concerns, Manipuraga. The way what you think as love, what you love, Anahata, with which you compare yourself, Vishuddhi, your identity, with what you identify yourself, Anya, lifestyle, Sahasrara. If the 7 changes, one yuga changes, one age is over.
Yes, with that beautiful introduction to the 7 major energy centers, and the thought currents that are associated with those chakras. Such a profound definition of what a yuga is also, when the whole paradigm of all the thought currents has shifted, a new era, a new yuga is born. So today we've had a beautiful introduction to the Kundalini Shakti, the third eye, the powers of Paramashiva, and how that we can achieve the space of completion. And through completion, we can experience the space of Paramadvaita with the live address with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Now, today being the first day of the Glimpses of Paramashivoham, we had a lot of introduction to some of the basic understanding, what a chakra means, what completion is, what each chakra is associated with, and how the basic techniques, how each of the powers can be expressed, can be awakened inside us, and more importantly, the power of Kundalini Shakti, the inherent potential energy inside us that can be awakened so that we can fulfill our own desires and become our own Kalpataru, the wish-fulfilling tree. So more and more we understand and remember these concepts, these understandings, the more and more that we radiate and live enlightenment. So with that, we come to the end of day 1 of the Glimpses of Paramashivoham. So with this and many more to look for in the next coming days, the powers and possibilities of Paramashiva expressed, understood, and with the initiation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, to manifest those powers in our lives. So with that, we come to the end of today's session. Tomorrow, again, we'll meet in the morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, that is New York time, to begin our day with Nitya Yoga. And we'll be joining us with the live session of yoga. So do join us back then. And until then, with deep gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, we'll conclude today's session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you, everybody. Nithyanandam.
Thank you, Nithyananda, all of you. See you tomorrow for the sessions.